video needs your concentration.
Hello, Negtopos is here. Today, let's talk about second part of Feel It Deeply Inside Your Heart, Neg and Pos. Summary: don't believe. Keep instead. Are you ready to be smarter? Since you watched this video, you must keep instead of believing. Do you get it? Shall I give you some questions? Have you thought about believing deeply? Do you know what believing is based on? What if you believe lies? What happens to you? Does unconditional believing really bring always positive result? Today, let's figure it out in detail. First of all, you must know where the belief is based on and what is basis of believing. To know the basis, let's talk about an example. We order delivery on the internet. At this time, do we believe the delivery will come?
Yes, we believe the delivery comes.
Right, we believe the delivery is delivered to the house door. Here, what is the reason that we believe this? This is because there is a fact that the seller delivers products through the delivery company, and the delivery workers delivers it directly to the front of our houses. The reason we believe is because it is based on these facts. Because there is the fact that it is delivered to our doorstep, we believe that the delivery will arrive. Did you notice? The foundation of belief is fact. What is the basis of believing?
The fact?
Yes, in other words, if there is no fact, there is no belief. Then, what is the core property of fact? It is that the fact doesn't change and doesn't disappear. That's why we are all bound to kneel in front of the facts when we face the truth. Means, if this Negtopos video is also telling you the truth as fact, all you can do is only admit it. What more can you do with the fact? Ask yourself the question and try to answer. The fact is just the truth as it is. The fact is a thing which is acknowledged as it is. It's not what you try to admit. It's just what you get admitted automatically. Fact doesn't change, although you don't admit it. Whether you admit them or not, facts are just facts. There's nothing you can do about this fact. We can't say any further things in front of the fact. It's just all thing to admit and accept. Do you remember in the previous video, we said that we should divide everything as the first neg, second neg, and positive. So, shall we divide belief and fact into negative and positive? Believing is positive. Fact is also positive. Therefore, if you believe the facts, there will be no problems. As it is the fact itself, it's not about you believe or not, but only about you just accept it. However, this applies only to heaven, where's 100% positive world. The world where we live in, there are two types of facts. There are positive fact and negative fact. Earlier, we believed in the positive fact, so there was no problem. But what will be happened if you believe in the negative fact? Let's take the delivery example again. In the country with a lot of low-level people, a lot of low-conscience people, a lot of selfish people, a lot of criminals, even though you ordered the products using delivery service, it's not delivered to you frequently and your money is just wasted. In this case, can you believe and trust the delivery system?
No, I can't believe it.
Why can't you believe it? It's because even if you try to order, it doesn't arrive. We can no longer trust it, and we don't believe it since we had negative results. Why? It's already fact as it is. We call this negative fact. Then, why do we not believe? We do not believe because we know it's not for positive results unconsciously. For positive result, we don't trust and believe. The negative fact belongs to first neg normally. What you learned from the previous videos, that what you must do to first neg to get a positive result.
I must do second neg.
Yes, right. You must do second neg to the first neg to get positive results. You are already smart. Disbelief is a second neg here for first neg. So, we do not believe the negative fact which make your money wasted only. Then, on the other hand, despite the frequent absence of delivery stuff, we foolishly thought that they would come this time. But, as we were stupid to believe wrong fact, We ignored the voices of our hearts and just did in our thoughts, and ordered the delivery again. But what if the result is that the delivery stuff is lost again? You will only waste money, unless there's a second neg system that can handle and respond to first neg, such as a delivery loss insurance system for positive. If you do positive to the negative facts, in the worst case, you become an idiot or an asshole by yourself. That is why we must not believe in the first neg, which is a negative fact. That is, only the second negative is required to obtain a positive result. If there are negative facts such pains, or raping, crimes from the evil existences, you have to make the negative facts not happen again. For that, you must take right attitude and behavior. On the other hand, if there are positive facts, you just have to be pleased just by accepting it, as like it or love it. You must do second neg to the negative facts. If the negative facts have already occurred, you must deny the negative facts again by dealing with it, to make it positive. Because we can't do anything for the negative fact, which has already happened, which cannot be helped as it's a just fact, but it should not become such a negative fact for the next. We must reject the wrong thing, must. So when we ask ourselves, should we believe unconditionally? The answer is no, because it gives different results when the fact is true and when the fact is false. It is said that the belief is based on facts. You just need to know whether the facts are false or true. Neg2 Post gave you example and let you know this. If you believe in the positive facts, you will get positive results. There is no problem with this belief. However, if you believe a lie, you will get negative result. In this belief always has a problem. Why? The moment you believe a lie, you are set to get the first neg, which is evil. Now, let me ask you, especially to good people, is there anyone around you who is good at lying? It's better not to stay connected with that person. Who is first neg maker? That person who lies a lot when open the mouth. Lie is negative. What will be happened if you do pause to first neg? If you believe lies, you will get negative result which make you stupid foolish. Will you still keep believing liars? What result do you get when you are close to negative existence? What happens when you spend time often with first neg maker? Being together is positive, but if you are being together with first neg maker, it's set to get negative result. Means you get easily cheated and faked by lies. You are easily dragged by first neg maker. You easily get damaged and lose things often, and you get easily used. Someone didn't lie to you 9 times first, and then lied 1 time in final, but if you believe that someone doesn't lie to you, you've got already stupid and foolish at the moment. For example, if the someone is first neg maker as criminal, you can be the same criminal by believing and being faked, with the last one lie, even though the criminal didn't lie 9 times. Therefore, do not believe, but keep instead. Do you really believe well what others say? Neg2 Post wants to ask you, why do you believe easily? Later, are you feeling good when you know that you got faked after believing?
No, never.
Then keep instead. Then believe. And you must end the friendship with people who lies often. When you finish friendship, they're going to be mischief makers with lies as they are liars. Don't worry. They are already getting judgment from the conscience. It will be their responsibility to get suffered again as punishment as second neg. Therefore, keep it first. Why? The truth of someone's spokes will be revealed by time goes, that it was lie or true when you just keep to someone's saying. Also, because you keep it instead of believing, there are nothing to be faked and betrayed for that believing. You just need to check the facts later. This is the way to be smarter without bring negative result, but stay in positive. For this reason, must keep, never believe at all. The real positive existences who are genuine, always shows you the facts and prove it. And naturally the facts make you accept it, like you are believed naturally automatically. Why? Because it is the fact itself as it is. Also, if you have believed well, others saying until now, from now on, don't believe their sayings as you are just good. but watch and pay attention to their behaviors instead. If their behaviors are doing evil, although they always speak good, their words are lies, but their behaviors are real and true. Neg2POS hates just good people who are only good. Therefore, do not be only good, but be smart also, please. Neg2POS always like you when you are not only good, but also smart. You good people believe very well easily. Is it because previous you were in the heaven, where's 100% positive world? The place where has no lies, but only facts. Or, you just believe and trust unconditionally. This earth is not heaven. Here, of course, there are faking and negatives which are evil. Negs are existing here. That's why we need doubt as a tool for positive result. What to doubt for? Doubt for that it's positive fact or not. Because people can fake others by speaking only words anytime. As you know, if I lie by myself to others, my conscience detects it already itself, and knows I lied or not very well. Although this, if my mind is getting shit, and doesn't listen to conscience, then I do shit evil, means, I do lie. On the other hand, if I heard my conscience, I'm going to stop lie. Right.
Yes, it is.
Here, let me ask you a question. The believing is important, or the fact is important. The believing can be wrong or false, but for the facts, there are no false and wrong. It's just already wrong fact, or right fact only. Then, what should we think more important?
The facts?
Yes, right. The fact is always important, then the believing. Why? Because the believing is based on facts which are first always, before believing, and earlier than believing, as it is unchangeable fact. Do you know well what cheaters or scammers speak always to you? Very often, they always say, don't you believe me? Trust me. They always force you to just believe by hiding facts. And they don't like to show the facts. Why? Because they have to fake you. If it's real, they just have to show the fact themselves before forcing you to believe it. Because, in front of the fact as truth, everyone has no choice to do but only to admit it and accept it automatically. Is there any faked or manipulated facts as negative facts? That you believe it as a fact. Don't worry, because every origin cause, faults, wrong and errors, belong to first neg makers, as they made faked or manipulated facts. However, we're able to figure out the faked and manipulated facts by digging up the facts well, if we are smarter, right? How was this video? Was it well understandable? Did you get smarter today through this video? Did this video make you smarter today? Neg2POS will always be with you to make you smarter. Then see you in the next video.